Lieutenant Cozzittoroto, Washington State Patrol, Ron Judd, who's working with our Department of Transportation. I appreciate a chance to talk about this effort to help people who've been living on our state right-of-ways. I know both of you have been leading on this effort. Let me ask you a question like, how does the process work? How do we approach people? How does this process work?
Okay, so generally we're coming into contact with folks out on the freeways, sir. And our big concern is safety. So anytime that we come into contact with somebody, we want to get that either an encampment identified or get services identified for the person. We've got a great partnership with DOT. So when it comes to the encampments, we reach out to our DOT partners and then we start a process to mitigate as much as we can and help people get into a safer environment and off of our roadways.
We're trying to lead with a service model and not the enforcement model. It takes a little more time up front, but what we're finding is the placement in housing and the sustainability of that is much greater. It's in the 92+%.
Yeah, so people, instead of coming into a shelter and then leaving after 30 days and going right back to a tent.
I have heard, and don't hold me to this, I've heard that anywhere between 20 to 40%, and right now we're hovering around 90%.
Yeah.
Now,
so maybe twice as effective in keeping people off the right-of-ways long term.
I was going to say, I could say it's probably higher than 50%, Governor. This is a much more successful model from our experience. This is not an enforcement issue. We can't enforce our way out of this. This is, we've got to help these people to get the tools to be successful.
So
this program helps.
This takes a little more time when you're actually looking for these more longer-term solutions. But you're convinced this is cost-effective, ultimately keeping people off the right-of-ways. I'm hearing you say that?
Oh, I would absolutely say that with confidence.